Hello there! Welcome to Ajax and the movies! My name is Ajax and I love movies. Since I'm a clown, people often ask me, hey Ajax, have you heard about the movie It? There's a scary clown in it. You should definitely check it out.
Hey Ajax, since you like horror movies, do you know the movie It? There's a scary clown in it. I think it's right up your alley.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Everyone and their granny knows It. Even the bug I squished under my boot when I took a shit on the field outside knew the movie It.
Ajax the clown does not indulge in bug squishing and field shitting. Please watch where you step and don't shit outside. Thank you!
By the way, that's my roommate, Spanky the clown. But ever since he got a facelift, he got as ugly as hell and dumber than a second coat of paint. That's why he's censored all the time. Anyway, with It Chapter 2 lurking just behind the corner and everybody being hyped as shit to see Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise again, I decided to share my most favorite horror clown movies with you, excluding It. Simply because there are way better movies out there that star a clown, you know what I mean? To be completely honest with you, not all of these movies are good. They are kinda bad, but I like them, so what the hell. Number 1, Eli Roth's Clown. All that Kent wanted to do was throw his son a great birthday party with a clown, but the clown cancelled, and so Kent has to fill in his big shoes. So he finds this old clown costume and saves the party, but after that he notices that he can't take it off anymore, because it's not a clown costume, it's the skin of an old mythical being that's called Coin and eats children. So Kent more and more transforms into an evil mythical clown monster that eats children, and he, well, has to fight his urges to eat children. So the movie focuses mainly on Kent, who's trying to get rid of the costume, and, well, it's a movie from Eli Roth, so come on, you know what happens in Eli Roth's movies. Is it an awesome movie? Well, no. Is it a cool movie? I think so. 3 out of 5 honk noses. Next up on our list, 100 Tears. Well, I have to be honest with you, this is not really a good movie. This is just about Gertie the killer clown, and it's a fat guy dressed as a clown, and he's just murdering people left and right. He's dismembering them and hunting them with a hacksaw and a machete and a big knife, and it's a bloody movie. Watch it if you're 18 or older, and if you're not into gore, then you shouldn't watch it. I couldn't show a scene even if I wanted to. I could censor a scene, maybe. Let's see if we could censor a scene and just show you at least a little bit of it. Number 3, Mad Circus. Mad Circus takes place in 1937 in Spain, and the clown Javier just wants to work at a circus as a clown. He wants to make people happy, he wants to make children happy, but the problem is he's a very tragic figure. He saw his father get murdered in the war, and he's just not funny at all. The star of the circus is Sergio the funny clown, who's a drunk and a psychopath, and he hits his wife just like all the other clowns out there are vicious drunkards. And as I said, he hits his wife, Natalia. Natalia is the quite beautiful main actress in this movie, and of course it's Javier's love at first sight. He sees the girl and he just falls in love with her, and the story continues.
Jetzt geht der Spaß erst richtig los.
I don't want to spoil too much, but if you look at the backside of this slipcover, you can see that Javier gets by a wild hog. Yes, that is what's happening in this movie. Number 4 is a double feature with All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. Terrifier is of course a movie about Art the Clown that I can't show any scenes of because it's just him torturing and brutally murdering the 2 female actresses in this movie. Farsighted says that Art the Clown makes Pennywise look like Krusty from The Simpsons. I don't know who Farsighted is, but yeah, that's correct. Both of these movies, this is a little bit on a supernatural side, and this is just torture. He just annihilates 2 girls because they looked at him funny, or he has some heavy mental issues. But I'm not the one to talk about that. If you watch Terrifier, be careful because this movie is just brutal. He saws a woman in half while she's hanging upside down and is naked. So you know where he starts with his saw, and you know what happens in these kind of movies. This movie is censored in almost every country. To get an uncensored version you have to, I don't know, buy them in England or maybe in the USA. I don't know where you're watching. Maybe in your country it's easy to get this. In Germany it's pretty f***ing hard to get an uncensored version of this, okay? Now before we come to my most favorite horror clown movie, and this is the only one where I say this is my most favorite, the other ones, well, I just kind of like them. Let's have an honorable mention, or a not so really honorable mention. 31 by Rob Zombie. Well, it's a torture movie by Rob Zombie where many people are getting caught in a maze by some deranged psychopaths who bet on them being murdered by clowns. Yes, everyone has clowns makeup, and well, it's a pretty brutal story, and all these clowns just annihilate the people in the maze. You have a little clown that's dressed as Adolf Hitler. You can do that in the States. In Germany you would get thrown into jail for that, but it's pretty much very, very brutal and it doesn't have a lot of sense. I was pretty disappointed from this movie, but I think I have to watch it again. Yeah, I think I should watch it again. Yeah, alright. I can't go without showing you my most favorite horror clown movie, can I? And that one is Stitches, the Bad Clown. Well, this is actually more than a comedy than a real horror film. It has horror elements to it, but it's actually just a very funny movie. And you see Ross Noble playing the Stitches, the Bad Clown, who just is a real clown and has a pretty shitty job.
Everybody happy? Bastards.
You're late.
You're ugly.
And dies on the job. He slips and falls into a knife in an open dishwasher.
Time to cut the cake.
And of course, 10 years later, he returns from the grave to haunt the 16th birthday of the boy that he was at the birthday party 10 years before. So, yeah, that's just karma, and karma is a female dog. This movie is not really that scary. It's rather brutal. It's more than a slasher comedy, so to say, and Stitches the Clown has some really funny ways of killing people. He uses an ice scoop to scoop out the brains of someone, or he takes a balloon pump and makes a balloon out of the head of one of the kids, and then the balloon pops. So if you want to watch at least one of the movies I just talked about, go watch Stitches the Bad Clown. It's really funny. I recommend that one. Try to get your hands on it and then just watch it in English, of course. And if you're a German-speaking person, watch it in English and focus on the subtitles or something like that, because the German version is just bad. I can tell you that. So, these are my favorite horror clown movies, excluding it, that you could watch and, well, expand your horizon on horror movies and horror clown movies. But I think you won't do that, right? You will just go to the movies and watch It Chapter 2 and say, well, that is a great clown movie. Have you seen the new It movie? It has a clown in it. You should watch it, Ajax. Yes, I will! God f***ing damn it! I will watch the movie, and I will enjoy it. But there are other clown movies out there that you should watch. Basically this one. And no, I didn't get paid for this big Stitches Bad Clown commercial. See you at the movies. Have a great day.